Welcome back, everybody, to another edition of Can You Reach the Summit? We are in week number 5 already of our Explore the Summit series. And this week, we're taking a closer look at North Dakota State University up there in Fargo. Today, our contestant is Tony Ukkelberg from the track and field team. Tony, welcome to the show, and just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for having me. I'm a fifth year here at NDSU. I'm on the men's track and field team. I do the heptathlon and decathlon. A little bit of everything. And then I'm a pre-med. Psychology is the bachelor's degree that I'm searching, but pre-med. So plenty more years of school coming.
Gotcha. Nice. Good job. Good job. Well, glad to have you. We've been having a lot of fun with these Can You Reach the Summits, getting to know some of our student athletes a little better during the fall when competition is not going on. So we give you guys a little outlet to compete against each other in the Summit League. So certainly had fun with that and look forward to asking you some questions, testing your knowledge on NDSU, a little bit about yourself, throwing some pop culture, U.S. geography. We're kind of all over the board, but it's been a lot of fun. So it'll be 9 multiple choice questions, 1 true, false that we'll throw in there, just as kind of a wrinkle. And the answers are, if you get it right the first time, you get 100 points. You get it right the second time, 75, third time, 50. If you don't know by then, we're not giving you any points. So hopefully you get it right within the first 3 tries. But let's jump right into it, ask some questions, and have some fun.
All righty.
All right, first question. It's a campus question. True or false? Here's your true or false right off the bat. NDSU selected its official colors after the alma mater, the yellow and the green was written.
Oof.
Already a stumper.
Yeah. I'm going to go with true.
It is true.
Oh, let's go. Whew.
Yeah, right? It was a little tricky because usually they write the alma mater, the yellow and green, and then you guys pick your colors. Like, what's you going to pick, yellow and green, if that was the alma mater? But I just thought it was a little bit unique that the colors were picked after the alma mater was written. But obviously it fell into place, and you knew your stuff. So that was true. So you're from southern Minnesota, Clitheroe, Minnesota.
Yep.
Lake country.
Oh yeah, right in the heart of lake country.
Usually, if you live in Minnesota, you're probably around the lake anyway. But tell us how you got to Fargo.
I had an older brother who came up here and didn't do any sport or anything, but really just liked the school. And it was about the closest school that I had the opportunity to compete at. So I got in touch with Coach Larson, and it came up for a visit, and it was a good fit.
So you talk proximity. What's the drive from hometown to Fargo?
To my house, which is just on the east side of Clitheroe, I'd say it's an hour and 20 minutes.
Okay, not too bad. You can get home pretty quick, but far enough away where you have to kind of plan it out too if you need to.
Exactly. Yep.
Good deal. Good deal. Well, hey, right off the bat, you got 100 points. So let's check out question number 2. Another campus-related question. North Dakota State's original name was A, University of North Dakota, Fargo, B, Fargo College, C, North Dakota Agricultural College, or D, North Dakota School of Agriculture and Applied Sciences.
I'm going to go with D. Ooh, okay. I figured it was that agriculture.
Right. But hey, you got 75 points. Take another crack at it.
C then. We got to stick to that agriculture.
Yeah. You got to have agriculture in there. So good process of elimination. The other 2 were a little far-fetched, but you got 75 points. So good start, 175 through 2 questions. Let's go to question number 3. All right, this is a landmark question on campus. The Dennis Colleton Memorial, or also commonly referred to as the Babbling Brook, on NDSU's campus is located in what quad? Is it the business quad, B, the humanities quad, C, the math and sciences quad, or D, the engineering quad?
Dang, I know where it is too, but I guess I don't know what you would label that quad as.
I'll tell you, Wikipedia labeled it as something.
Okay. Oh boy, let's see. It's down by. Man, I'm gonna go with B.
It is not the humanities quad.
Dang.
Take another stab at it.
All right. Let's go math and sciences. C. No, then
math and sciences.
it's gotta be engineering then.
It is engineering.
Oh, see, I don't know what that one.
I told you there's a couple tough ones where there's some
Yeah.
easy, there's some tough. I can't make it too easy for you guys. So tell me about campus. What's some of your favorite things about NDSU and just being there in Fargo?
First off, I love the town. I mean, you kind of you have everything you need, but it's not huge. And so I really appreciated that. It's coming from a small town. And it definitely has that small town feel, especially you get on campus and freshman year, you're in the dorms and you're walking around, you're seeing the same people everywhere you go. And I think it just builds a really cool sense of community. And you're able to get to know a lot of people even outside your sport just because of that. So that was definitely probably one of my highlights is kind of going here and being in Fargo.
Gotcha. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. We're past the campus questions, so we're moving to pop culture.
Uh-oh.
All right. What is the most popular video streaming service in the United States right now? Is it A, Netflix, B, Hulu, C, Amazon Prime Video, or D, YouTube?
I'm going to go with Netflix, A. Oh, really?
Netflix.
That's surprising. Okay.
It was when I looked it up.
Oh, man. Dang, that's really the only one I watch. Let's go with D.
Did you say C?
I said D.
Oh, he said D.
Hey, okay.
Operator error. We're gonna fix that and give you your
All
75
right.
points. So it is YouTube. I'm well aware of that because I have a 13-year-old and an 8-year-old, and YouTube is definitely the king in our house. So.
Yep.
All right. So it was you got D right. So 75 points. So really you have 300. So we'll get that fixed at the end when we get your final score tabulated. But let's move on to question number 5. All right, U.S. geography. Which of these is not a state capital? Is it A, Denver, Colorado, B, Omaha, Nebraska, C, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, or D, St. Paul, Minnesota?
Ooh, used to do this. I remember.
You're inner middle schooler here.
Yeah, I was going to say 3rd grade. I remember doing all this. Let's see. I'm going to go with C, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
So that is the state capital
it is.
of Oklahoma.
Okay, let's see. Is it Omaha? B?
It is B,
Okay.
Omaha. So Lincoln is the capital of Nebraska.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
I went with the big cities, trying to trick you there. And I got you once, but not twice. So good job on getting 75 more points. So you're up to 375. Now we're moving into kind of Summer League history, some athletic questions, and shifting gears a little bit.
All right.
Question number 6. All right. Which pairing of Dakota schools joined the Summit League together in the summer of 2007? Was it A, North Dakota and South Dakota, B, NDSU and SDSU, C, NDSU and South Dakota, or D, SDSU and South Dakota?
Oof. Let's go with 2007. Let's go with B. Austin FDSU.
You got it.
Yeah.
The Bison and the Jackrabbits joined together in 2007. South Dakota was a few years after that, and then North Dakota came on board 2 years ago. They're entering their 3rd year in the league. So talk about those rivalries, though. It's got to be pretty fun to be up and down I-29 and be part of, all 4 schools back in the same league now.
Yeah, definitely. It's always a battle, and it's a lot of fun being kind of that North Dakota, South Dakota, all that. I mean, that rivalry just state to state, but also school to school, and it makes for some really fun meets when we finally get to kind of tally up the scores. And honestly, it's some of my highlights of my career has been competing against those schools and just the conference meets and what that means, and just the history behind that.
Gotcha. Cool. Good deal. Good stuff there. It's fun you grew up in Minnesota, but right next to the Dakotas, and obviously year 5 for you in NDSU. So you've been a part of a lot of those battles that you talked about. All right, this is a autobiography question, so let's see how much you remember about some of your own accomplishments. You were the 2019 Summer League Track and Field Outdoor Champion in the decathlon. Do you remember your personal best point total from that day? Was it A, 6,999 points, B, 7,015 points, C, 7,225 points, or D, 7,155 points?
The funny part about the decathlon is it's pretty easy to remember a number after you've gone through all that. So I'm going to go with D, 7,155.
You're right. Good stuff. Let's talk decathlon. Let's talk multi-events and just how'd you get started in jumping and sprinting and throwing and doing a little bit of everything?
Well, I always used to be a jumper. I was actually originally recruited as just a long jumper and triple jumper, and that was kind of my main two events in high school. But as high school went on, I ended up with some injuries, and I couldn't compete as a jumper my junior or senior year. So I ended up actually picking up the discus and the shot put and try that out because we didn't really have many throwers on our team at that point, and I also kind of had my eye on the multi a little bit. So I had some success there, and Coach Larson was like, yeah, looks good. Let's try the multi instead of just jumping.
What was the hardest one for you to transition to?
Out of all the events?
Yeah, out of all the events.
Pole vault by far. I just can't figure that out.
I don't blame you. I've never even tried it, and definitely not right now, 43 years old. So kudos to you for giving it a shot and trying to make it happen. That's impressive, and obviously that score is impressive. And you've been a Summit League outdoor champion, which is impressive. And you guys have had some team success too. So congrats on all that. Let's. This is a know your coach question, so hopefully, it's a Coach Keller related question.
Keller, okay.
He's now the director of track and field there, and he's a multi-event guy from his past. So let's see if you read his bio or not. Coach Keller was a Division II All-American decathlete at NDSU, but he also was a Division I All-American at this Big Sky Conference school. Is it A, Montana, B, Northern Colorado, C, Idaho, or D, Montana State?
Oof, I know it's Montana, but boy, I don't know if it was Montana or Montana State. I'm going to go with Montana State, D.
You got it right.
Let's go. 50-50 shot there. Let's go.
That's a big 100 points. But you were able to eliminate B and C right away, so you knew that much. So that was impressive. So you're at 675 now. And you got 2 questions left, so you've got a good score going.
All right.
Let's talk coaches though. You mentioned Coach Larson. He was obviously a long-time track coach there, and then Coach Keller's he's got that multi-event kind of in his past too. So what are those two guys kind of meant to you over the last 5 years?
It's been a blast getting to know them and also just getting to train under them. Coach Larson was kind of the original guy that was recruiting me. So he came and did my home visit and all that. So I got to know him through that, and then just being with him for 4 years. And then once I got here, Coach Stevie, he's just having his multi-pass. It's fun to talk to him and kind of get his perspective on some things. Even though he's not necessarily our multi-coach, he still has obviously a lot of knowledge about it. And when it comes down to meets, even though he's not our event coach, he's right there with us, and I think he kind of enjoys reliving that a little bit.
Absolutely. And you guys have obviously had some success up there. So these last 2 questions are related to some of your runs there in Summit League and historical wise. So let's see how much history you know about your program in the Summit League. So question number 9, since joining the Summit League, the Bison men have won how many indoor league titles, including the one from the spring of 2020? Is it A8, B3, C11, or D10?
So this is including last year's indoor?
Right. And you guys, I think 08 was your first year of competition.
Oof. I'm going to go with D10. Oh,
Not D10.
no. Okay. Let's see. Trying to think of the banners that are up on the wall. Let's see. Let's go 11. Let's see. No, man, I'm too much faith apparently. Then it's gotta be A then.
Yeah, it is A8. So you guys had won, I think, 6 in a row, and then you, if my memory serves, and then in 2019 you guys got second, and you got the championship back last year.
Yep.
So you were at 8. Now we're gonna shift gears to outdoor. If NDSU can win the 2021 Summer League Men's Outdoor title, how many consecutive titles will that make for the squad? A8, C10, B11, or D5?
Boy, I'm pretty sure it's more for outdoor, and I'll be a part of 5 if it's D, so I know it's more than that. Boy, I don't know how much faith do I have in the guys before me, I guess. Let's go B, 11 on that one.
You got it right. Big 100 points there at the end. That was big. So actually 825 is your individual score. We'll tack on that 25 points, and that's one of the top 2 or 3 that we've had so far. So
let's go.
Good job individually. Now you'll be teamed up with women's soccer player Brooklyn Dew to get a combined score. South Dakota is out in the lead. It's they've got a little lead on. See, it's good competition, good friendly.
It is, yeah, for sure.
So we'll see how Brooklyn does and tabulate your scores. You can check back in at the end of the week and see how you've done. So, but you guys obviously a lot of success up there at NDSU at the Summer League indoor and outdoor events. What do you think the difference is for you guys to sustain that success?
You know, the last couple of years especially, I've looked at just who we bring in, and it baffles me how the coaches can find such great athletes, but also just such great people. And I think the cohesion as a team, then just we're each able to build off each other in practice. We're able to, now that we've had some success, we're able to bring in some real solid athletes. And then just the coaching staff. I mean, everything from the weightlifting coaches to our event coaches and our trainers, the whole setup, it just really allows us to kind of flourish in this setting and to reach our potential.
Absolutely. I know 2020 outdoor obviously was canceled, so you guys are coming off a pretty wild year along with everybody across collegiate athletics, and hopefully the fall's going well for you and you guys can stay healthy and get back to competing both indoor and outdoor in 2021, and we look forward to seeing you at those championships.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Kind of everyone's, I think, chomping at the bit to get back at it a little bit.
No doubt. Well, hey, it was great getting to know you a little bit better. Obviously, you did pretty well on my quiz, so I didn't have too many tough questions, but I stumped you once, and that's kind of my goal. So always look forward to wreaking a little havoc on these, but also having a lot of fun, and we did. So thanks for taking the time to come on Can You Reach the Summit, and great job getting towards the top there.
Thanks very much, Ryan. I appreciate it.
You bet. Have a great day.
Yeah, you too.